Bless him tonight, Lord.
In the 14th chapter of Luke's Gospel, the 28th verse. We're going to go to a couple of places before we sit down to a message tonight, but in the 28th verse, for which of you intending to build and tear, set up not down first and count the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it. That's all we're going to read tonight, right there. But I want you to pay attention tonight. Tonight, if you are fixing to buy a car or do anything, tonight does it not hit you to sit down first and count the cost if we can afford this thing. Tonight, if we got saved, tonight, if we're going to make heaven our home, tonight we need to sit down every day and count the cost. If I'm coming short in that of the glory of the Lord, I'm here to tell you tonight that there's millions by thousands of people tonight just drifting on down the Broadway road of sin, call themselves Christian, brother, and they neglect the house of God. Brother, if there's ever been a time that America, this nation, in this world, it's time to sit down and count the cost where we're going, it's tonight. Amen. We'll try to slow down. Now you keep that in mind. I need to day by day to sit down and count the cost.
Amen.
Do I really have what it takes? When death comes, through the doorway of death, it's going to be too late.
That's right, brother.
To count the cost. Amen.
Amen. You're right, brother. Bless you, Lord.
You just bear with us. 16th chapter of Matthew and the 26th verse. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Amen.
Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Yeah, come on.
Now, tonight I'm going to go on to some more scripture. Tonight there is two people I want to settle down on. Brother, one of them, I no doubt counted the cost. And that another, I didn't count the cost. Brother, listen, now, if we gain the whole world and through the doorway of death, lose our soul to the middle pits of hell, what would you give in exchange for your soul?
Amen.
We better take care of that while we're on this side, while we got a right mind, and while we got opportunity. I don't care what kind of condition you're in, what your name is, or where you come from.
Amen.
It's appointed unto man once to die.
Right.
And after this, the judgment.
That's right.
Death is on our train.
Amen.
Right, brother.
And people are dying, young and old, it don't matter.
Amen.
The Bible said in this, the 16th chapter of Luke, again, 19th verse, there was a certain rich man, very familiar, which was clothed in purple and in fine linen, every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, filled of sores, and desired to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
Amen.
Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass, that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom.
Yeah.
The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment. And sent Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he might dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Now it went on to say that Abraham said, my son, remember, in that lifetime, thou receive the good things, and that Lazarus, the evil things, but he is comforted, and thou art tormented. Brother, if this man, don't you know, that if he could swallow just a moment of time, that he could sit down and really count the cost. What it's going to cost him, and just in a few days, a few weeks, a few months, brother, what would he give for exchange for soul? Listen. Thank you, Lord. Whenever the angels come, listen, the reapers of this world, it's angels, and the coming from the four winds of the earth, and gathering around, we counted the cost, got everything fixed up. Amen. Listen. We're going somewhere. I said you can't stay here. We're going somewhere. This thing is going to melt with primitive heat. What kind of condition are we going to be in? Amen. Listen. Oh, listen to it. And whenever he died and lifted up his eyes, I've been in torment. He's saying, listen, the beggar afar off.
Yeah. Amen.
Don't you know he would give anything, anything, to us. Just one more chance to pray. He had all the time to pray. Now that's all he's doing. But it's doing him no good. While the beggar is comforted, laying back in the presence of God. Brother, comforted. No more pain. No more sorrow. You're not hungry no more. He ain't even got a soul. The dogs will never come again. And lick his sores. This man, he remembered his father's house. He remembers his 5 brothers. Oh, listen. He didn't have time for the old beggar that was late at his gate. He didn't have time to give him nothing to eat. Right. And now time is all it's got. Yeah. His tongue is on fire. Yeah. Listen. I believe this with all of my heart. In reading and trying to understand the Word of God, brother, every opportunity that we neglect in the house of God, every opportunity that we have for working for God in the middle pits of hell, that'll all come back to us. Amen. We'll remember all the many times that God comes to us. I just like tonight. I wouldn't trade this air for nothing. Because I'm laying up treasure. Opening up tonight. Amen. Listen.
Good preaching, brother.
They have Moses. Yeah. They have the prophets. Let them hear them.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm in a one. I was come up. from the grave, listen, they would be persuaded.
Yeah, amen. Amen.
Jesus did rise on the third day, and people still will not be persuaded.
Good preaching. Amen. Bless the Lord.
He come forth, that old tomb,
Yeah.
the stone was rolled back, and he come forth.
Hey, yeah.
Man, for one purpose, that we might, after the labor, listen, the Bible said that he would not forget the labor of love that we have, and the burdens that we carry for one another, and the lowest loves. I pray, listen, God will not forget the labor of love.
Amen.
My.
Yeah.
This man, his tongue's on fire. And how awful.
Lord bless you.
Listen. There ain't but one thing a man has said that he could see, and that's Abraham. Brother, listen, the angel come and took Lazarus and carried him, listen, through the doorway of death. Brother, listen, I'm looking for the angel. Listen, that's what the book said. They don't get ready to go, I don't believe. I don't believe I have to stay. I am the grave. Brother, listen, I believe the angel, I'll take them to the paradise of God. You believe whatever you want to.
Come on, bless the Lord.
Bless you, Lord.
It's good for Lazarus. It's good enough for me.
Amen. Yeah. Sure enough, brother.
It was sad for the rich man, and it's too sad for me to go there. I don't want no part of it. Let's taste the Lord. Listen, what would this man give in exchange for his son?
Right.
Oh, pray and plead and saying, Lazarus, our brother, he guess what? He become the beggar. Listen, and the beggar become a millionaire. And his father owned the cattle of 1,000 hills. Brother, listen, and you feel like stopping and counting the costs.
Come on, brother. Yes, sir.
Maybe down through the week we come short.
Yeah.
Maybe our temper gets away. Sometimes our temper is hard to control.
Yeah.
Sometimes we got a loose mouth. When the day is done, I listen, and the night's settling in, and we begin to lay down our bodies for a little rest. We need to take inventory and help the cause at this word I'm at with God.
Amen. Yeah, good preaching, brother.
Listen, you think the devil is there forever?
No, sir.
No. Whoa! He's going to get a go with the beggar? No. There's another place he's going to go. Listen, the devil's going to come out of there one of these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just take my time.
Bless you, Lord.
Preaching, brother.
I like serving God.
Amen.
But John said, and you get this, remember the rich man in the middle pits of hell, and his tongue is on fire, and he is a begging, listen, for just a cool drop of water upon his tongue.
Yeah.
Amen. That's right, brother.
Upon his tongue. Would you like to be there? I don't think you would. The 20th chapter of Revelation, the 12th verse. And I saw the dead now.
Yeah.
Small and great, stand before God.
Amen.
And the books were opened.
Yeah.
And another book
Yeah. No, brother.
was opened, which is the book of life.
Yeah.
And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it. The sea gave up the dead.
Yeah.
Right.
And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And then death and hell was cast into a lake of fire.
Amen.
This is the second day.
Yeah.
That's right, brother.
And whosoever was not found written in the book of life
Amen.
was cast into a lake of fire.
Yeah.
Where's the saints?
Come on, brother. Preach, brother. Come on.
I believe they're still comforted in the arms of Jesus. I believe that Jesus ain't going to let them go. My brother, listen, they are full, and they counted the cost, and they've done everything right.
Amen.
I'm talking about these people, the saints. They counted the cost and made it all the way home.
Amen.
Listen. You don't have to make it all the way there. You just make it through the go wet death, and there'll be an angel pick you up.
Amen. That's right.
But the rich man, he died and was buried.
Right. Yep. It was.
He didn't say nothing about Lazarus being buried, did he?
Amen.
He was buried in the love of God.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah. I believe somewhere out there beside of that gate, whenever that old dog, I had enough of mercy on him, I'd have come and licked his sword. Brother, listen, I believe it was count the cost.
Amen. Yeah.
I may be hungry now, but I won't be hungry long.
That's right.
Amen.
Praise the Lamb
Yeah.
of God.
Right, brother.
We're going just a little bit farther.
Amen. I'm going to preach on.
Amen.
Come on.
Jesus said, Jesus, I have sent my angel to testify to you these things in the churches.
Amen, brother.
That meant every church has come and called by thy name, packing up, praying up, and ready to go.
Amen.
He said, now the bride say come. The Spirit say come, and whosoever will, let him come and drink of the water of life free.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Ain't you glad?
Amen.
We're going to die. Something's going to take me out of here, boys. Will it be tomorrow, next week, next month, next year? But I'll stay on my knees, count the costs,
Right.
keep everything packed up. But I know one day that the go wet death, I'll go through it. I'll be looking for an angel.
Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord. The beggar just died.
Yeah.
Just died.
Yeah.
That's all it said would happen until the angels got a hold. I believe the angels are counting around anyway.
Amen.
Real close. They was out together.
Yeah. That's right.
Praise the Lord.
Come on, brother.
Amen.
Get him up, boy.
Brother, get a song.
Where he